burned our flag. What did you do for yours other than be homophobic?
I find it physically impossible that people are actually agreeing with this girl. This is the type of radical feminist that tells men to go back to war and die. Well, Mrs. Radical Feminist, you are going to die in the next 24 hours from a heart disease. Because by the looks of you, it looks as if you order fast food on a daily basis. I find it hard to believe that you're telling men who fought for your country to go back to war and die when you can't even go back to the gym and lose a few pounds. And the reason for this is because your head looks like Thomas the Tank Engine's head. On a serious note, I don't get how you can unironically say we fought for our flag. What did you do for the American flag? People went to war, risked their life, and even died for you. Whereas you just preach your sexuality on TikTok, which nobody wants to hear, I'm telling you. I absolutely do not mean to discredit people who come out as LGBTQ, but surely a big majority of the people from that community can tell you that fighting for your country is braver than coming out, because they're both difficult to do in their own way. If you enjoyed this video, then please make sure to follow this little Fiji clone.
Straight rocks, if we catch you bullying, we'll knock off your socks. Yo, what's good? My name is Chester. Say a bad word and you're gone for the semester. Hey, hello.
Listen, I'm not one to tell people what to do, but why would you ever want to be a furry? Wasting your life and money on being a furry is just strange. But this furry is literally getting scared by a voice crack. Not only that, but it got 100,000 likes for lip syncing a song in a dinosaur mask and then getting scared when a voice crack pops up in the song. Like, how soft of a person do you have to be to do this? And not only that, but I found out that this furry uses neo pronouns, which basically just speaks for itself. But I'm never gonna be so desperate for likes that I do this sort of content unless...
We're the bully busters, we eat straight rocks. If we catch you bullying, we'll knock off your socks. Yo, what's good? My name is Chester. Say a bad word and you're gone for the semester.
Okay, can I have my 100k likes now, please? What am I doing with my life?
Working out with only the intention of weight loss is fatphobic and can lead to unhealthy habits.
Essentially what this woman is trying to say is that if you work out with the intention of losing weight, then you are quote-unquote fatphobic. Just because someone has the intention of having a good physio does not make them fatphobic. Number two, you obviously have no education on the subject, seeing as it looks like you're wearing some sort of dead rodent on your head. Number three, the term fatphobic is literally something you've just made up. But honestly, how are you going to use the word fatphobic unironically? And even if this was a joke, then it's not funny. It has no punchline to it, therefore not making it a joke. Anyway, I don't understand your point, because you said that losing weight is fatphobic as well as it being healthy. So I don't understand how unhealthy habits can lead from working out. Honestly, just because you're part of the old community, you have no friends, and you're probably not even in decent shape, you've existentially created the term fatphobic. Not because you care about anyone who is actually overweight, because it helps better yourself because you're ashamed.
To wash the baby's hair. So let's have a conversation about why the fuck exactly this isn't okay. You have decided to record your child while they are in the middle of a mental breakdown.
What? This has got to be one of the dumbest videos I've ever watched. The fact that you personally want to diagnose a baby who you don't even know with a mental disorder is absurd. Also, the fact that you have the audacity to assume a baby is having a mental breakdown. Literally nobody agrees with your opinion. And that's because you probably work in GameStop, but also because you're wearing some type of dog lead around your neck. There's honestly so many soft people on TikTok now, and you're one of the main leaders of this group. So how about you just close your mouth and go back to smearing a load of black stuff all over your eyes? Because TikTok bullied you so much for your wrong opinion that you deleted your account, so it's kind of a win in my opinion. Okay, so if you're unaware, then the TikTok user called Carby Lame is being cancelled. Carby Lame has just hit 100 million followers on TikTok and is gaining over 1 million followers per day. He is currently the fastest growing TikTok user in the world and considered Charli D'Amelio's main rival. I don't actually have the videos of the old girls saying that they were going to cancel Carby Lame because they got called out and exposed. But they essentially just made a video exposing Carby Lame for his videos that he made over a year ago where he made fun of somebody who self-harmed. Despite this being a very touchy subject, I think it's a very petty excuse to try and cancel Carby Lame, and you're generally just sad if you try and cancel him over this. Like I said, the videos were uploaded a year ago, so it is very irrelevant to today. I've also seen a significant amount of hate directed at Carby Lame because apparently he said homophobic slurs towards gay people. But I find the argument of these Charlie stands very inaccurate, seeing as Carby Lame hasn't ever said a word on TikTok. His videos are literally just him making hand signals. So yeah, I just wanted to inform you about that, and in my personal opinion, I just think it's very ridiculous.
I usually never comment or reply to people, but today I'm replying to this person, and then also replied to a woman who said, men exist, so she can't wear a dress outside, which is true. From me having experience.
Guys, I want recognition. I just want some recognition.
Give me some recognition now, Serpcommentary.
Okay, let me rip into this video and give you the airtime that you want. Your video is responding to my video with your opinion, despite the fact that commentary literally means expressing your own opinions, but you obviously wouldn't know that because you haven't done your research. The fact that you may have gone through some traumatic experiences is irrelevant in this argument, as bad as it is, and to put the blame on a whole entire gender is just absurd. You're most likely one of those ACAB Emilys, and my reasoning for this is that you're literally wearing a frog hat and you're a fan of the Dream SMP. So in conclusion, you're getting mad at my opinion and then you proceed to give your opinion. And also thanks to my guy Maximus Reacts for this video idea. I'd appreciate it if you followed him and follow me as well. Thank you.
I accidentally unfollowed Addison. Addison, don't you cry, I'm sorry.
I can't believe that people actually think Addison cares about them. Addison Rae is a TikToker that has over 70 million followers. Do you really think she's going to care if she loses one? And what do you mean you contacted TikTok support? I'm sorry, but there's no way TikTok support is going to magically erase the fact that you unfollowed Addison. And I don't get why it's such a big deal that you unfollowed Addison when you can immediately follow her back within 1 second. If you're this attracted to Addison and that upset that you unfollowed her accidentally, then you definitely need to go and get some help. I mean, go touch some grass and get some vitamin C in you because you probably look like a shriveled orange. But while I still have a few seconds left of talking, thank you so much for 100,000 followers on my second account. What I think I might do is I will make my second account Serpcommentary into my main account, and this account can be my secondary account. But yeah, thanks for watching, G.
I wanna touch your body so electric. I know you're scared of me. You say that I'm eccentric. I'm crying on my tears and that's pathetic.
Okay, let's get started. A majority of football fans are not trying to overtake your Pride Festival ceremony. A majority of them are actually just trying to enjoy their favourite sport. And to link your beliefs to a popular sporting event to try and criticise a sport is really pathetic in my opinion. Because realistically, the girl on the right is just irrelevant and the string bean on the left just looks like Cal the Dragon's girlfriend. I mean no offence when I say this, but please just don't force your beliefs onto others. And considering the Euros football tournament was founded before the LGBTQ Pride Festival, it just makes the invalid point that you're trying to make implausible. Yes, the recognition of LGBTQ plus pride is important, but please don't try and link it to the Euros to try and slander football.
White people cannot experience racism. They just want to be oppressed so bad. Whoa. Why do you think that they can't experience racism?
As somebody who is a white British male, I can agree with this to an extent. The argument that white people can't and never will experience racism can be effectively debunked if operated correctly. I believe that white people can become victims of oppression in some cases, although this will never match the horrific mistreatment people of colour experience. Despite the fact that the oppression towards white people is less hurtful compared to the times in the 1800s, whites can still have the right to be offended by phrases aimed at them in retaliation. For example, the word cracker is essentially used by non-white people to remind today's society of what happened hundreds of years ago, which is out of anyone living today's control. So in conclusion, I believe all races can experience mistreatment, but black people experienced it in worse form. And referring back to the video at the start of this video, somebody of colour is actually agreeing with the argument. And I hope I don't see any Emily A cabs in the comments being pressed at me because I'm actually educated on this subject.